Cancel.
Schweezy.
Okay, so this is from Buzzfeed. Always sleep with the door open.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Okay, always sleep with the door closed and 16 other tips that could save your life. So I'm here to save your life today, folks. I'm here to save the day. White savior complex. Anyways, so let's go into number one. No, we recently came across, they just steal content from Reddit. So, okay. If your car's accelerator pedal gets stuck on something else is causing unintended acceleration, put it in neutral. Okay. It sounds obvious, but it's hard to remember when it happens, and it won't be instinct. Turning the key off works, but could cause the steering to lock or loss of brakes. Okay. That is something like I never thought of, but because I've never been in the situation, but it could be useful. So yeah, let's see. Very, very impressive. I will remember that in the future. That is something I could use. I didn't know that, so I didn't know that one. That's one. 2, whether you're being attacked or taken, always remember to scrap the bejesus out of the person. This way, you'll have their DNA under your nails. Went dark immediately. Number 2 just went extremely dark. Like, number 1 is an unfortunate circumstance. Number 2 is just very dark. I will remember that. Honestly, I'm not going to struggle very hard, to be honest. So that's something. Number 3, sleep with the door closed. If a fire happens while you're sleeping, having the door closed can leave your room almost completely untouched. It is a good thing to remember. And also, who are the psychopaths that sleep with their door open? Now, I kind of get children. I cannot sleep with the door open. It was like, I don't know why. It was just like really hot in my apartment, or I guess just in my room in my home. And so like I left the door open. No one was home, so I left the door open and just to let some like colder air in, just so I wasn't like hot as hell. And then I think I went back to sleep, and I couldn't sleep. I'm like, this is weird. I can't sleep with the door open like this. I don't like it. I really, really, really don't like it. And I don't know how some people can and how some people live like that, because it's fucking weird. And don't do that shit ever. Number 4, a wagging tail does not always mean that the dog is friendly. Now, I believe that's true. Typically, you kind of have to try and go in for a pet very gently and see if the dog like it. This dog right here that's wandering around the room while I'm trying to record, he likes everybody. He will only get mad at you if you try clipping his nails, like I have tried to do, and like he's trying to get my lap right now, but he had his chance and he lost it. And listen to him. So this dog is friendly. But this dog is also an asshole. Look at him right now. He's just like, you won't let me sit on your lap and disrupt you from getting work done. Can you make like a pig noise or something, Frank? And I don't think Frank is a cute dog. He's just small and giving the illusion that he's cute. That is who Frank is. Anyways, this dog is friendly. Now, this dog, is he going to go lay down again on the floor next to my feet of all the comfy spots in my room? Quit scratching the floor, Frank. All right, anyways, yeah, that's probably a good tip. But most dogs will let you know they're friendly. Number 5, in the event you need to break a car door window, don't try to smash the window in the dead center car door. Frank, stop it. God damn it. In the event of you need to break a car door, don't try to smash the window in the dead center. Car door windows should be tempered glass, which is much more brittle along their edges, so strike there instead. Actually, very smart. Yeah, it actually makes a lot more sense, but, yeah. I never thought of that. But I'm going to make a guess that if you're having to smash a car window, you're going to hit it multiple times. You're going to hit it more than once. That's a fact. So remember that. remember that and remember me when I'm gone. What's this button do?
Be gone, fuck!
That's a good life lesson. Number 6, flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. That's one of the situations I'm like, they probably mean the same thing. I'm just gonna not try it. It sounds like a lot of work to just me not try. Anyways, where'd that dog go? Probably under the bed again. 7, if you're lost in the woods, stay where you are. The chances of finding the way out on your own are pretty slim, and you're just creating a larger search area. That is very smart. Also, just don't go in the woods. Hiking is overrated. I've been outside enough. I've seen enough things outside, which if I'm just trying to see outdoors, then I've seen it, and I don't need to see it again. And people are like, but you can take a good picture. I'm like, I'm decent at Photoshop. If I want to Photoshop myself into a photo, I can. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just pulling on this pug's leg because he keeps going into my ramen, and I don't like that. So yeah, remember, just don't go in the woods at all. Just plan to never go in the woods. I've seen it all, and I guarantee you have too. Number 8, most drunk driving deaths occur on Saturday night between midnight to 3 a.m. Avoid the road during these times if you can help it. That is very smart. It's true. But also, don't be so scared of driving that, don't live in fear. But if you see someone, kind of drinking and driving, try to avoid them. Try to go away as quickly as possible. I am getting rid of this pug out of my room. Because if you just want him to sleep, but he doesn't. Number 9, if you're near the ocean and water suddenly disappears / recedes unexpectedly, get out of there and get to high ground because it's likely a tsunami. That's very smart. I also don't live near the ocean, so not something I need to remember, but possibly could happen. But also, yeah, beach people, if you just see it recede, I was oh, that's strange. Let's get the fuck out of here. Number 10, former 911 operator here. Don't feel bad about calling 911 unless it's very stupid, like McDonald's screwed up your order or you got a bad haircut. That's my comment. If it's not an emergency, they'll tell you to call a non-emergency. An emergency is not just a violent crime. It's a crime or potential crime in progress or an issue affecting safety. So, makes sense on what it is. Now he's sitting down being a good boy. So remember that forever. Number 11, chemical burns are not like fire or heat burns. Many will not immediately trigger a reflex action of pain. Okay, I heard. I hope to never be in a situation where I have a chemical burn. I'm sometimes in positions of heat burns because I cook food. That's just,
This is the type of guy you get.
So, I can't always, do that. I'm not reading that. Number 12, if you're scuba diving and you're going to vomit, do it right into the regulator. Don't take the regulator out of your mouth because after you vomit, the natural instinct is to inhale. The puke will blow out of the exhaust valve with your bubbles. Oh. But this is going to suck because won't it taste like vomit, though? But, anyway, if you feel the need, if your stomach's feeling vomit, if you have food poisoning, your stomach's feeling that way, I'm going to make a general suggestion. Just don't go scuba diving, okay? It's probably not worth it. Okay, number 13, purple flags at the beach mean dangerous sea life in the area. Most people understand the other flags, but purple can be confusing. This is something I think you should put up a sign showing the meaning of the colors. That would be a good idea because as a landlocked person, I'm never gonna remember this. I'm not gonna even remember this after I finish this episode of all this information. Number 14, if you get trapped on thin ice, lie down on your stomach and crawl/wiggle your way back to shore from the direction you came from. Chances are, if your ice held you when you were standing up, it will continue to hold you with your weight dispersed over more surface area. That is actually very smart. That is what a smart person would do. That's what a smart person would do. I would not think to do that. I would be like, slide to the left, woo! I'd be like, I'd go on my stomach, woo! That's how I would get off of it. I'm an idiot. And we all know this. Number 15, check your nuts once a week, and don't be afraid to go to the doctor if you notice something. Yeah, that's actually very true. And I actually tell everyone, all men out there, that you need to manually jerk off at least once a week, or maybe I'd say maybe once a month, or best once every 2 weeks. Real men do it like once a day. They nut once a day, but no, you got to manually do it every once in a while, even if you're having regular sex, because yeah, that'll really tell you what's going on, what is and isn't going on. So, fellas, you got to manually do it every once in a while. That's the way it is. All right. Number 16, if you're on or close to train rails, trains move faster than they appear to. I have an idea. If you see a train, get out of the fucking way. That's what I'm going to say. If you see a train, just get out of the fucking way. Just stop being an R word, which Republican is the new R word. And the last one, finally, you can give yourself the Heimlich maneuver. Now, I got to read more info on this. To piggyback off of this, if you are coughing, you are getting air in your lungs. Never attempt a Heimlich maneuver on someone who is coughing. It can lodge the food further in their throat and actually block it. If someone is actually choking, then they won't be able to cough. That situation, perform the Heimlich maneuver until they start coughing. It says you can give yourself the Heimlich maneuver? Okay, this is misleading. Anyways, that is a good tip. If they're coughing, that means air is getting in. So don't do the Heimlich. But if they're actually choking, they won't be able to cough. Oh, Frank just barked. Anyways, though, I hope these life lessons have helped you out. They've certainly helped me out. Most of them, not at all. Because I'm going to try to not go outside as much as possible. Maybe walk the little demon that lives in my home. And not much else. So, yeah. Hey, thank you for checking out that highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Now, I hope your brain cells don't hurt. We got more highlights available now everywhere. We also got more full episodes as well. If you want to watch a full episode of Cancel Schweezy, available now, right here, right now, available now. If you liked everything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when new highlights and episodes come up. And leave a comment, like, and stay awesome.